We're going to Tokyo.
Let's travel.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies. It's a very tired, very long day today, but it's the night before our first international trip for this channel. A trip I've wanted to take since I was 7 years old. We are going to Japan. We'll be having 4 videos coming out of this trip to Japan. And yes, if you are wondering, we will be going to Tokyo Disneyland and to Tokyo Disney Sea. We'll be doing a crawl video in each of those parks, trying to find out their most notable foods. But this video is going to document our travel over to Tokyo. So it's all the cool eats that we find in that city. I am so excited, Sam.
I'm so nervous. It's going to be a long flight. So we are first going to Toronto, a 3-hour flight to Toronto.
Well, MCO to Toronto.
Yeah, so from Orlando to Toronto, 3 hours. Then we have like a little hour and 45-minute layover. And then a 14-hour flight to Tokyo.
Yes, it's going to be a long flight. We're going to show you guys a few things that we packed so you can see kind of how we're trying to make ourselves comfortable for such a long flight if you're thinking about going. We're also going to be highlighting some of the foods we find in Tokyo. I'll probably do more like B-roll and talk over on a lot of the things because I don't know how the filming is going to be over there. We do have a lot of very cool things planned. We're going to Asakusa, which is an area that has about 400-year-old shrines and a bunch of delicious looking street food. We'll also be going up to the Tokyo Sky Tree. Anything that you're really excited for? What's the thing you're most excited for?
I just want to be around very polite people. I know that sounds weird, but I'm excited to experience just polite people in a very clean place.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that's like such a strange answer to like, why do you want to go to Japan? But that's my answer. We'll
be staying in the Hotel Villa Fontaine, I think it's called, right?
Yeah, so I was actually at the airport, and shout out to our friends Chad and Vanessa because we didn't even know where to start with planning this. They gave us so many great tips. And they recommended this hotel, and they also recommended that we got a flight that kind of lands like around check-in time so that we know that we can just go right to our room. We won't be, you know, wandering around jet lag.
Yeah, make sure to check out 2 Tickets to Adventure. That's their channel. They helped us out a lot. They actually highlighted this hotel a little bit. We'll show you guys some of the stuff we'll be doing in that hotel. Obviously, the food we'll be eating at these different airports. There looks like there's some delicious airport food over at the Haneda Airport. That's where we'll be landing, is the Haneda Airport. That airport is a little closer to Tokyo. There's also another airport that usually I think takes in more traffic called the Narita Airport. That's about an hour outside Tokyo. So our hotel and our airport is a lot closer. We'll be going to their brand new terminal. Are you ready, Sam?
I think so.
All right, we're gonna show you guys what we packed. All right, so this is a cool little thing that Sam found. It has like a sleep mask kind of on it that goes over your face. And then this piece, I'll show you guys the back of it so you see how it works, actually attaches to the back of the airport seat. So you can keep your head straight up while you're sleeping. You don't lean anywhere or anything. We'll see how it actually works though.
So I got this little comfy lounge set from Amazon. Also, Jason, for our anniversary, got me, I threw out my winter coat when we moved to Florida, which was a mistake because we're going somewhere cold. So he got me a new jacket, thankfully, so I won't be freezing in Japan. I also got this cute little passport holder. It also has a pen and a spot for credit cards.
Something I learned while researching, it's actually considered rude to wear your sunglasses while in or around the shrines there. I didn't know that. And Sam, you got this awesome pillow for our booties, right?
I hope it works. I feel like my butt hurts like 2 hours into a plane ride, so I don't know how it's gonna feel.
We usually fly Frontier.
14 hours in.
So hopefully those will be better than Frontier planes. But we have this if we need it. I don't know about you, but airplane food always kills my stomach, so I have to find things that are like easy to digest. So like these corn nuts are literally just corn oil, and salt. So, oops. Yeah, they're very easily digestible. And you gotta have some jerky for your protein. Sam found these awesome little snack packs of these. So, I got a few of them. All right, so we've made it to MCO. You can see right there, we have a plane flying Air Canada. Let's see how Air Canada is. So far, the check-in service has been great. All right, so we've made it to the Toronto airport, and it's a beautiful airport, Sam. Huge glass windows, and they have a Tim Hortons here. I've never been to Tim Hortons. Have you, Sam?
I feel like I have, but like a long time ago. I feel like they might be in Pennsylvania, or I made that up.
I've never had the coffee. I know they're known for it. I did get 2% milk, which is not smart for me, but they didn't have any,
Almond.
yeah, no alternatives.
Tim Hortons does not care about your digestive issues.
That is a good roast. So I got 2% milk and a cup of mocha.
Also, the flight was great. Air Canada has been wonderful so far. We'll see how the next 14 hours goes, but the 3 hours we've been with them have been great.
Yeah, Air Canada was great. I also tried a little sip of Sam's frozen cappuccino when she wasn't looking. I would give your frozen cappuccino and this an 8. I think the coffee is really good. All right, so they're also known for their donuts, and Sam's going to have their hand at the Boston Cream, which is our collective favorite regular donut.
When I was doing the mobile order, which I highly recommend because there was a huge line and it was super easy to mobile order, Jason was like, do you think they have fruit? I was like, no, they don't. Tim Hortons doesn't have fruit. I got this donut. It looks okay. It tastes a little bit dry. The cream tastes good and the icing tastes good, but the inside part kind of dry. But I feel like you can't really judge an airport location of something because they're just not the same. Like the volume that they're doing in there is just crazy. So I don't think it's like the real Tim Hortons experience getting donuts there. But it's doing the job. So for that, I'll give it a 7.
Needs more goo. All right, so this is a long flight. 14 hours. They give us like full meals though. So let's see how it is. It's a big plane. We've now been up for 25 hours, and I can say that a 14-hour, turned out to be a 15-hour direct flight will teach you a lot about yourself. That was very uncomfortable. We did pay for the corner seats. I did want to bring up those neck things that we bought. We showed you guys at the beginning of the video. They worked out pretty well for you, Sam, right? I saw you sleeping. I got some shots of you sleeping.
I didn't know that.
But for me, they were just a little too low on my neck. So I'm a bit taller than Sam. So they hook right on the back of the headrest right over there. So those are pretty solid. I will say the airplane food at Air Canada is exactly what you would expect it to be. Not great. I would give dinner a 5. I got the chicken, you got the steak. So I got a miso chicken, and Sam, you got a teriyaki steak, right?
I got the beef. I thought it was okay. It was very tiny, though. Like, there was not a lot of beef in there. And the breakfast, I didn't touch. Yeah,
breakfast was gross. Breakfast, I would give a 1. That was disgusting, those eggs. And then the tuna... Well, see, this is what happened to me. My goal, if you guys remember from the beginning of the video, was that I was going to eat solely corn nuts and beef jerky a whole flight. Well, turns out salt will make you very hungry. So by the time they started bringing over that tuna wrap, I was very hungry. I only had like 2 bites of the dinner. So I reluctantly ate it, and it is as disgusting as you would think it would be. It was wilted lettuce. It wasn't that great. It was a tuna wrap. It was an airline tuna wrap. That being said, the people of Air Canada were great, and we got here at Haneda. The Haneda Airport is beautiful, and we're staying at the Hotel Villa Fontaine, which is located in the Haneda Gardens, which is on the 2nd floor of Terminal 3. That's where the international flights go out to. It's like a strips of shops and different food places. It's beautiful in here, right?
And I'm so hungry. We're just like passing all these food places trying to get to the hotel. And also they have like the heat cranked on in here, and I'm like wearing my winter jacket, like
it's cold
sweating.
Here. Yeah, we're used to it being 80.
So I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, I just want to bring up the room real quick. The room is very nice. They actually give you complimentary pajamas, which is a standard thing when you stay at different hotels in Japan. There's also complimentary slippers, and of course they have coffee, tea, and we have a bidet and a giant tub. So pretty like Western amenities in here. Our window actually is a view of the Tokyo Skytree, Tokyo Tower, beautiful Tokyo skyline, and we can even see like the monorails go back and forth. They have a real actual monorail that's used for moving people. It's not at Disney World, at this airport. So Haneda Airport, very cool, especially for us Disney fans.
If you ever want to know if Jay can still talk as much as he normally does after being up 25 hours and taking an international flight, the answer is yes.
Yeah, I'm about to pass out, but we're going to grab some food. We'll show you guys what we eat. Just so you guys know, the Villa Fontaine is separated to the Premier and the Grand. We're in the Grand section. And right next to the hotel, they actually have a spa that has an onsen. An onsen is a traditional Japanese bath. You do have to go in nude, and it is an extra charge. We'll put a picture of the onsen right here, because you obviously can't film in there, but their onsens have beautiful views of Mount Fuji during the daytime, as long as it's a clear day. They have indoor and outdoor onsens, and make sure you have to like bathe yourself before you go in. They also have these hot stones. Sam and I actually picked up the tickets, so we'll let you guys know what we think about them after we use them. All right, so on the first floor of the Haneda Gardens is where you can find the majority of the shops. They actually have fresh made soba noodles. Line was very long, so we decided to go to the food court, and they had this little wagyu with eel box. Sam's going to try out the wagyu.
For an airport food court. That's really, really good. It tastes like something you get at a restaurant.
Is it like tender, falling apart in your mouth?
Juicy, tender. I'm gonna give this a 9.
Very good. All right, so I'm gonna try the eel out.
The lighting is harsh in here. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to know what I looked like.
You didn't bring the ring light. But it's so tender.
Like, we ordered this from a machine, you know?
I'm also like, I'm like no sleep. I'm gonna go 9 too. That's really good. No fishy flavor, great eel flavor. Man, great for a food court. Also in this food court, they had this karagi chicken. I think this is made with dark meat. So I believe this uses a potato starch batter. It looks like white meat though.
No, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's super juicy. It has an amazing crunch on it. Can you hear that?
Oh wow.
I would eat this every day. I'm going to come back for this. It's so crazy because this is our, initial first impression, and we're just at an airport, food court, and it's so good. So I can't even imagine what everything else that we're going to have on this trip is going to taste like. I'm going to give this a 9 too.
I had to get this ramen too. I mean, look at it. Look at the egg. Nice and yolky. Look at all the noodles and the pork.
I really did want to go to that udon restaurant that's across the way. We've been watching videos on that, but the line was so long and we're just so tired right now. We had to do something quick.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good. We'll try to get there before we leave. Look at the artistry on this seaweed as well. So nice.
And we did use the vending machine to order. We can change the language to English, and they did take, credit cards, and they do take American Express, which has no foreign transaction fees.
This is incredible. The pork is a little dry, but everything else is excellent. I'm gonna go 8 with this. Everything else has been a 9. This is
Take a bite of my chicken. Just one, though.
this is the best food court I've ever been to.
Like that sound.
You see the dark meat.
It's so juicy.
This is the food court. I can't wait for all the other eating we're about to do.
I can't wait to go to sleep and wake up and just know that I'm just going to have a full day of eating street food.
All right, so right as you walk into the Haneda Gardens on the 2nd level, there's a little shop called Shugi Bee Garden. I actually wanted to go to the matcha ice cream shop, but it closed early, and they had this soft serve. This was like a honey with maple, I think, Sam, right?
I think so.
And they also had like a different tea that they had Sam and I try, or was it?
No, it was like a concentrate that you can mix with water or milk, and it was so good.
Yeah. They had a bunch of different flavors and good-looking stuff in there. It's so creamy. And like the honey and the maple actually complement each other really well.
I feel like honey always just get a very natural taste, not overly sweet.
Try this behind the camera. The soft serve is
Oh, wow.
amazing. The soft serve here just looks like next level. It's so good. See the little logos right on there. Definitely recommend checking them out. I'm gonna give this an 8. I may just be like the new country jitters that we're liking everything. Also, I've been up for 26 hours and I've only been eating airplane food, but everything's been so amazing so far. All right, so there's a Lawson that's actually right next to our hotel. Literally, it's inside the airport, and they had all this cool looking food, nigiri, these different sandwiches. But I had to get some more dessert because I shared my dessert with Sam, and I saw this like stuffed.
You poor thing. Had to share his dessert with me.
But Sam, the food there looks so good, right?
Yes, no, everything. There's a million things I want to try.
For those that don't know, Japan is known for its convenience store food. It's supposed to be very high quality. It's switched out regularly. They have a lot of different options. And this is a stuffed, it's cold pancake. It's got these cream and like berries in there. And there's this light sweetness. It's not too sweet. It's a light sweetness from the pan. Sam, you got to try this behind the camera. How good is that?
That's really
This might be one of the best things I've ever eaten. Oh, so that's a sweet bean paste, I think, in there. Wow. Next level. I'm going to go 8. I don't think anything's gotten lower than an 8. But maybe it's just because we're like happy we're in a new country. But
or we're just tired and just
30 hours of no sleep will do that, but we're gonna lay in the hot stone, and I think we're gonna end this video. Yeah. All right, so that does it for our trip 32 hours we've been awake. I'm ready to pass out. We actually went to the hot stone. We didn't do the onsen yet. Went to the hot stone, lay down on that. It's an extra $800. We didn't know that. And
$800.
I'm sorry, 800 yen.
Jesus, say.
Yeah, we're very tired. The food was great. Not the Canada food, the Japan food. Air Canada food was very bad. Tim Hortons was pretty solid. You know?
Yeah, and Biscoff cookies. That was really Biscoff cookies and ginger ale was like my saving grace on the flight.
Yeah, the flight's hard. 14 hours, probably one of the longest flights to be able to go to. I'm happy we said we were able to do it. This is kind of like our celebratory 5-year anniversary trip. Also, Sam's birthday trip. So you're celebrating a birthday in Japan. That's pretty cool. We wanted to include all of our Tokyo stuff in this video, but I just thought it'd be too much. So this is just going to be our travel video. We're going to show you guys some tips. Actually, if you wait to the very end for the end credits, I'll show you some of the apps that we use that are helping us out while we're here. So make sure you check out the end credits. You'll also see all of our different members there. And we want to thank all of you guys for joining along. This trip would not be possible without you. I never thought we'd be able to go here. I've wanted to go here since I was 7 years old. So I feel really privileged.
And also our friends Chad and Vanessa that helped us plan. Like, it wouldn't be possible without them either because we didn't even know where to start. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Chad and Vanessa. Check out their channel, 2 Tickets to Adventure. We'll link it in the description of this video. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
We'll make the days count.
We will see you next time, and hopefully we're a lot more rested. That's all, folks. All right, so we've downloaded a few cool apps that are pretty handy. Obviously, Google Translate. You could speak into it. You can also text into it. Then we have this transit app, which can help you out with all the train rides here in Japan. They have like a monorail system as well as like a standard train system that's very efficient. Go is the app that you'll probably want to use if you're looking for like a rideshare service. And then Paykey is pretty cool because you can actually scan barcodes of items, and you can scan the barcodes. It's trying to make me buy stuff right now. And it can kind of tell you what's in these different products. Also, a good one I'm using right now, Airlo. This is something you can actually use to purchase data, and you can use it as a virtual eSIM. I'm actually using it right now to be on my phone, make text messages off of it. So it's a good one, or a good app to have. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credits credentials. This TV screen is not on the same frame rate as the camera. But I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. But we also want to thank you and all of you who like, comment, subscribe, engage with this video in any way. It helps push this video out there, helps us make more of them. We feel very privileged to be able to make them. If you have any interest in a membership, check out the join button below. You can see all the different tiers and perks that we have. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.